Hi, just a quick video. We're just going to be looking at a little sort of challenge that I've decided I want to join in with a couple of the ladies. We do have Dolls UK, I'm reading these to make sure I get it right, and Dolls Rescue. Both have YouTube channels, and every now and again they do set challenges. Now I watch both their channels, but when they set up this challenge, I had to enter it. The hashtag for it is going to be dollsgonegoth. So I think that gives you a little bit of a clue. They're inviting anybody to join in, so you can join in. You don't have to design a doll. You can completely make the outfit, which is what I'm wanting to do. Or it can be a bought doll. It can be any doll as well. It doesn't have to be a specific doll. Now I've got a little box here with the item that I'm going to be using, and I just wanted to sort of do a quick intro to say about it. I'm just checking one more thing. Yes, July the 16th. That is the day that if you've got one of these dolls and you're wanting to list it and show your work, or just show a doll you love really, you can then upload it on the 16th of July with the hashtag dollsgonegoth. And also, if you're wanting people to see your video, you can link, well, if you pop in the comments of either J Dolls or Dolls Rescued, you can pop in your sort of URL, is it called URL? Your name for your actual video, so other people can have a look as well. So we're all going to join in. It sounds really exciting and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's have a quick look. I'm going to do the full video facing this way. A little bit unusual for me, but I'm only doing a quick show, so I don't really need to do a top down for this. Now, some of you will have seen, well, you can see one of the girls in the back, I got the AliExpress Blythe, no E, the Icy Blythe from there, because I've not had a Blythe before and I was a little bit nervous about paying out. So I went for one of these because people were saying they were great, and I thought it's a good introduction to get into it. And I am really, really impressed. I still do want a real one, but as I've said before, I'm waiting, hoping, birthday coming up in September. So I'm like, hint, hint, family, that I will get to donations towards one. I've already got my eye on one, so hopefully that's going to happen. But I am still incredibly impressed with these AliExpress ones. I know some people are purists and will only have particular dolls, but I think these are great as starter dolls. Also, my granddaughter's she's so enamored with these as well, and when I did the eye mechanism, that was it. It sort of blew her away. She thought they were amazing, and she's only 6 now. I wouldn't want to be buying her a stock Blythe, would I? But something like that, I mean, I know I paid a little bit more for one of mine, but one of them, I think it was this one at the back here, she only came to about £16, obviously taxes on top of that, so you do have to be careful with that, and that is worth buying. I mean, she's been sat playing with them when she came over the weekend, and she thinks they're amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's great as a starter doll or a younger person's doll. And to be honest, they're just great for collectors and customizers. That is why I have gone for another one. And here she is in her little bubble wrap cocoon there. I'm just suddenly realising whether I've got any scissors near me. There should be some somewhere. They'll not be far away. I might be able to get her out without scissors anyway. Because I'm going to have my first go at doing some very basic customising on the face. Eee, a bit scary. But at this price is not the end of the world. I've sort of cheated because the hair colour's already sorted for my goth doll. So let's see if we can get her out and you can have a little look. They are quite well wrapped, which is good. That's what you want. They did come in a box as well. Just a plain cardboard box, nothing exciting. If I can get into this sellotape, we'll get in there. We know that. There's a lot of sellotape. Hey, we've done it. We've done it. Oh, she's there. Bubble wrap gone. Dolly in bag. Now, as I said, you don't have to have black hair for a goth doll, of course. I mean, I know myself, I went through that goth phase, and you can have all sorts, but I wanted to go for like a traditional sort of goth colouring. So here she is. She's got a little face covering, which is nice, so she's been protected well. So we can just slide that off. I'm going to keep those because they're quite handy. I'm going to take the hairband off. The hair's probably going to go everywhere now. And you can see she has, it's almost like a bluey black, isn't it? In fact, that's really nice. It's odd because when I looked at it here, I looked down on it, it's just black. But when I see it in the camera, because I've got the light coming in from this direction as well, there's almost like a bluey tinge, which makes it even better. It feels a bit, it's good. It does feel good, but it does, grease is the wrong word for it. It just feels, oh, a little bit odd. I'm not quite sure what my camera's doing, so bear with me a second. Are you still filming, camera? It came up with something about, because like I say, I'm not used to using this one. I mean, it's not a camera, it's my phone. But I've not used it really that much, so I'm getting used to this front facing. And it came up as if to say it wasn't going to be filming. And then a call came through from my daughter, which I've just declined, but she'll know what I'm doing. So I don't know what happened there. I do not know what happened. But anyway, going back to this hair. It's not that it feels greasy. It feels a bit separated. Does that make sense? Can you see? But I am going to be changing her hairstyle. I haven't yet decided what we're going for, but I want something. So some might get cut off, some might get altered or put up. I've found a few designs I quite like. I mean, actually curls would look quite nice, wouldn't they? Sort of a cascade of curls. But I've not decided on that yet. I'm just taking the plastic bag off the body as well. It is one of the movable bodies, so it's got all the joints that are required. The reason I've gone for these is because if I'm doing any photography, I like the fact that, you know, you can twist the legs, you can move the ankles. Very much like my Pure Nemos, a little bit less movement, I would say, like in the feet and things. But saying that, my Pure Nemo's foot fell off, so perhaps it's best it hasn't got too much movement in there. Now, oh, this is a problem with the hair. It looks great, but it's a pain. So I'm just going to move the hair out of the way. And let's have a little look what she's got. I suspect her eyes are going to be similar to what I've got before. So we have a blue. We have, is that a strange peachy colour? We have the weird pink. My granddaughter says they were freaky. So he says it all. She's like, oh, there's creepy pink eyes. They are creepy pink eyes. And another one. We have the sideways grey. Now, I've never changed an eye chip. Don't know that I've got time to change an eye chip because I'm going to have to order some if I was going to do that. But we've got a little while. It's about a month, isn't there? But I don't know. I've seen some that are quite cool. I wouldn't mind something different. I mean, the basic blue is really pretty. But I do want to work out how to do sleepy eyes. I've been watching people's videos because I'd like to paint the eyelashes. I was going to say that. The eyelids in a colour. And I have actually bought some eyelashes, but hers are quite good. I might not need to put them in. The others are a bit more sort of spiky and things, so they might be okay. I don't know. Lots of decisions to make. I've got to mat her skin down, for example, and that's a pain in itself from what I can see. I'm trying to find the right product. So a lot of people do use, is it Mr. Superclear, Stay Clear, something like that, in the flat, but that seems to be quite hard to get here in the UK, so that's getting difficult. My son reckons I can use the Warhammer matte spray. That might be worth a go because then he can use it as well, can't he? And that's relatively easy to get in the UK, but aerosols are difficult because you have to think about the postage, because obviously it's an aerosol can, so postage is a little bit more expensive because they have to have safety issues with that. But I do want to matte her face down. I want to matte my others down as well. I don't mind the shiny. I thought I would really dislike it. I don't actually mind it, but I think I would prefer it matte. So I'm going to go for the matte. But I don't have to worry too much about her face because what I did do was this. Because I was scared of painting their faces. And you get different packages on AliExpress, what you can get. So I got one of these. A little extra face. Like I say, I am no expert. I have no knowledge of these face-ups. So this is going to be a real sort of play about. So, oh dear, what we got in there? That's my hair or somebody else's. So I got this little face as well. So I thought this was a great way of practicing. I've really been studying the videos and I think I can give it a little go. It's not going to be brilliant. There's certainly not going to be any face carving or anything like that. But at least this way I'm not going to damage anything. And I would like to do it. I don't want to do it to customise to sell or anything like that. I've got way too much on to be thinking about things like that. But it would be nice to have the knowledge if I wanted, like this challenge, for example. And like at DollyCon, actually, we've got a Halloween challenge for the dolls. Well, it's not a challenge, it's for a bit of fun, really. So if I get this goth girl done, she's going to be perfect to take to DollyCon as well. Now, as I said, this is a fakey Blythe. This is the Icy Blythe from AliExpress. But in the actual challenge, it can be any doll, absolutely any doll. You don't have to worry, and as I say, you don't have to be able to make your own clothes. You can have clothes you've already got to dress her up, just to show, look, this is a goth doll. That's all you want. So we've got the face there. I did get the extra hands as well this time. I didn't last time, but they're quite cool. We've got thumbs up and fists and I don't know, all sorts of like holding hands, things like that. So I thought it was worth getting it with the full set this time so I can have a little play. Now, as most of you know, my main thing is crochet. She's going to be getting a crochet dress. Not 100% decided on style. I've got a good idea, but I'm really liking accessories. With my crochet, it's all about accessories. It's hats and bags and scarves and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to concentrate on more my skills. The painting the face might not happen. It might just be this one, but she'll have all the accessories to go with it. And I've got a little bit of jewellery making sort of practice in there as well. And it's great because look, they have pierced ears. Can't you see it from there? She's got pierced ears. So that means I can pop her some earrings in. So I don't know, perhaps some skull earrings or something like that, and maybe a necklace. I also got a few bits of lace. Now I got these bits and bobs. Like I said, I've not started anything yet. I got these in advance. Those are the eyelashes I was referring to. I thought perhaps the spiky looking ones would be quite cool. That's just pound shop. They're just cheap eyelashes. That's all they are. And I also bought these. Now these are actual fishnet socks. And I thought it was quite a gothy look, isn't it? It's sort of fishnet. So I'm again not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I like the idea of having a fishnet, and it's stretchy. I could do little stockings, but I wanted to do lace stockings, so I got this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lace. Now this stretches that way, not so much that way, so I've got to be careful on this, but it's a stretchy fabric, and that is what I was thinking of doing the little stockings in. I also picked up a couple of others, and I think that is lovely. Now I've used something similar like this for my smart doll, and I actually made a necklace and adorned it with different details, so it's sort of like you'd have a full-size one, something like that. So I got all these lace. I started looking at lace and I'm like, oh no, I don't need all this. But I got this one as well. This is probably going to be more for my smart doll later in the year, because I might Halloween a few of them up ready for DollyCon. And then I got this little already sort of gathered up lace, which is quite nice. If you're wanting to make a little skirt or something and you don't have a huge amount of sewing skills. I don't have a huge amount. I'm not bad, but I don't have a lot. But it's a great way of adding a frill without you worrying about gathering. It's just like an instant sort of little garment that you could actually create. So those are really the laces I got. So I got lots of lace and, like I say, the black stockings. And the rest is going to be predominantly crochet. Sorry, my hair's bugging me. I've just tied it up in a ponytail today. It is a little bit warm. It might have to go up in a bun later because it gets too long around my neck and it makes me way too warm. But anyway, getting back to the doll. So we have our little gothy girl here. This is what we're going to be doing up. I will be uploading on the 16th with everybody else. I hope you'll have a look at what we're doing, and please have a look at the others. J Dolls, let me get it right, J Dolls UK and Dolls Rescued are also starting to put up videos now to give you ideas how to make simple clothing, how to accessorize, the sort of type of dolls. All their details are on there. I'll pop a link in the bottom, so pop over to their sites and they'll give you a little bit more information perhaps than I've got, because it is their challenge after all. But I'm quite excited and looking forward to having a go with my first challenge and some dolly crochet, although I've got a sore thumb at the moment because I've been doing some fine crochet and it always ends up making my thumb sore. But I'm going to be doing some dresses and I've got a couple of commissions to finish off first. But otherwise, she's going to be ready for the 16th. Even if I'm up until midnight on the 15th, she will be there for you to have a look at on that day. So from this little spooky girl and me, we will see you later. Thank you for watching, and please join us in Dolls Gone Goth. Should be fun. See you later.